Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, February the 9th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present. Being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed or we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. With eyes closed, we visualize our face, visualize our body, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus our attention at the rise and fall of the abdomen. As the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. We keep the attention with the breathing. We keep the attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our mind outside the body. We keep the attention with the present. We don't brood over the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways, through the 5 bodily senses, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, the memories, the feelings, the states of mind. We observe all that contacts the mind, all that contacts the heart, from outside, from inside, and we simply let it pass. We don't react, we don't get entangled, just being aware and letting go. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the thoughts which appear in the mind. We don't react, we let them go. Being aware of whatever bodily sensation arises. Being aware and letting go. Being aware of sound. We don't control the world around us. We make the sound part of our practice. Now there's the sound of the wood burning in the fire. Being aware of the sound as moments of sound arising and passing away. Being aware of the thoughts which appear in the mind. We don't react, we don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, either with like or with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We pump it up, we make it bigger and bigger. A thought appears in the mind like a bubble in the mind. If we take interest, then we create more of these mind bubbles. One mind bubble becomes 100, 1,000, thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. But just being aware and letting go, the heart stays clear and open. We train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the heart right now through the 5 bodily senses, to be aware what is forming in the mind, what is forming at the heart, the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind. we train the mind to have this sharp self-awareness, and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing, we patiently train our mindfulness, being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out. When the mind is contacted through the body, through the mind itself, we observe it, we let it go, we bring the attention back to the breathing. Sometimes the mind can run away, the mind can dream and drift away, but when we realize our attention has wandered, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. Always with patience. We can't force the mind. We can only patiently train the mind. We bring the attention back to the breathing again and again and again. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind, all that forms in the mind. Being aware of the bodily sensations as moments, moments of sensation arising and passing away. Being aware of the breath as an impermanent experience. The breath comes in, goes out, and it's gone. Being aware of the sound which appears, moments of sound appearing and passing away. Being aware of the nature of this body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow these elements from the world for a time to form this body. In time, we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. Being aware of the sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations, impermanent moments of sensation from an impermanent body. Being aware of the mental events, the thoughts, memories, feelings, states of mind. They appear, they pass away, all impermanent. So we train the mind to have this sharp self-awareness, and we train the mind to observe the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. And when the mind really sees this impermanent nature at a deep, deep level in meditation, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The mind can let it go. The mind lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness, the happiness based on wisdom, the happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom, freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to agitate, disturb our own heart. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. So by keeping our attention centered with the breathing, watching over the mind, watching over the heart, being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace. Also, we energize the heart. We energize the heart by keeping our attention with the body, with the present. We don't send our attention to the outside. We don't scatter our mental energy to the outside. We keep our attention with the body, within the body, where the energy increases. As the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined, the attention stays longer and longer with the breathing. The mental energies become more and more unified. The heart becomes more and more unified, no longer fragmented. As the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. We feel a lightness within, and we will start to see a brightness within. The energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana, the life force of the universe, is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. So as the heart becomes more unified, more energized, the heart becomes lighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness. It comes with time, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. We observe the inner peace the inner lightness, the inner brightness, and we let it go. In letting go of the inner peace becomes deeper and deeper, stronger and stronger, more refined. The heart becomes more and more energized, brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes more energized, the energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake, more alert, more alive. And we raise our consciousness higher and higher. We refine the heart, we refine the consciousness. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make our heart very clear, very clean, very wide, very spacious, very bright, we get a nice, spacious seat for the consciousness, a very comfortable seat for the consciousness. And we raise our consciousness higher and higher. But if we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, with jealousy, with spite, and so on, the heart becomes hot and dark and cramped. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So the heart is as we make it, and the consciousness is as we make it. Just being aware of the breathing and letting go, being aware of the body and letting go, being aware of the heart and letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more clear, more clean. The heart becomes more and more energized. The heart becomes more strong, more secure, more steady, more stable. The heart becomes still, still but overflowing, overflowing with peace, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with joy. The heart becomes supremely content, contentedly supreme. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, above, below, all around, with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions. So breathing in, we energize the heart. May I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, above, below, all around. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, we energize the heart. May I be happy. We fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. And we can be joyful with ourselves. We can be happy with ourselves that we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness, we develop our wisdom, we clear the heart, clean the heart, we energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. So we can rejoice, we can be joyful with ourselves that we start our day in this way. We rise, we shine. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand. Now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I wish you all a great day of peace, of happiness. Bhavatu Sarva Mangalam. May all blessings come to you.